Now, you have two kids. Are they aware of Dad's profession? Are they aware, sort of what you do and the fact that you're in movies and...
Yeah, I think they do. My son is 8, so he certainly does. At first, when he was younger, his friends, they went to a movie and they saw a poster and they thought I just worked at the movie theater. But there was a time when he was about 3, he didn't want my wife and I even talking to each other. He was going through that phase where he just didn't want us even talking.
Right. My kids have done that too. If my wife and I are trying to talk, they're like, no, talk to me, don't talk to each other.
Yeah. And so I remember saying, look, your mom and I are going to talk. Get used to it. It has to happen. And so we kind of continued. He'd say, stop, and we just kind of ignored him. And then he yelled, action. And we looked at him like, what? And he just said, when you yell action, you're not allowed to talk. Because he'd been to visit on sets. And then I just started laughing, and then he kind of laughed, and then just went, cut.
That's when you realized we've got to stop taking him to the set.
Yeah, it's about...
He's learning too much. Well, we have a clip from This Is 40. What can you tell us about this clip?
Well, exactly what happens, please.
Yeah.
I've learned from my past mistakes. Well, this is, these characters are somewhat familiar because they're the same ones from Knocked Up. You will see this in this. I play Pete. Leslie Mann plays Debbie. We fight a lot. And so in this scene, we've just gotten into an argument, and I'm trying to get away. And my best friend in the movie is played by Robert Smigel.
Great, Robert Smigel.
Many of you
original head writer on this show.
That's
Triumph,
right.
the Insult Comic Dog.
And
yep.
so then he comes in near the end and just wants to make sure everything's okay because it's been a very tense situation.
Terrific. Let's look at this clip from This Is 40.
Robert Smigel looks awful.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, so many people are just used to it. Yeah. That's the guy who does Triumph.
How many times have you shown that clip on this show over the years?
Well, we just shot that this summer. So, that's the first time.
Before we move on, I would like to show a clip from Paul's movie, This Is 40. We didn't really get around to doing it, which opens in theaters tomorrow. Let's take a look.